Welcome back. Well, as promised, we're going to track our Black Friday Google Trends data to see how this year compares to prior years. What we do is we take a look at Google Trends, searching specifically for the keyword Black Friday, running up to this holiday shopping season. Now, a maximum score, that is the most relevant score and the greatest frequency of those people searching for the keyword Black Friday, that maximum score is awarded 100. Anything less than that is obviously scored less. So we can see in 2021, out of a score of 0 to 100, 2021 had a score of 50. Last year, it had a score of 47. Well, so far, we're not at the Black Friday shopping season pinnacle yet, so we're only at a score of 19. But we can see the highest high was achieved 2017, 2018, 2019 in this area that had the greatest frequency of the keyword Black Friday search within the Google search engine. Now, we can calculate also on a more micro level, counting down the days to Christmas, starting at 54 days all the way down to 0. And we can see in the past, and each line represents a different holiday shopping season. So, for example, the blue line's 2019. That was the best season. And it peaked around 30 to 26 days before Christmas. Around 26 to 30 days before Christmas, we had a score of almost 90 on a score of 0 to 100. That's the best score we had. The red line represents 2021, and the best days also around 27 to 34 days before Christmas. That's when it was the greatest frequency. We saw the greatest frequency of the keyword Black Friday search within the Google search engine. Well, this dotted line over here shows us where we are now. We're approximately 38 days before the holiday. And right now, in these black histogram bars show us where we are right now in comparison to prior years. So right now we're at a score of 9. Still very early in the season, but it basically lines up with where we were last year, 2022, just a little bit below pace of 2021 and then 2020. Obviously, we're well below the pace of 2019. So we're going to watch these black histogram bars as we get closer to the holiday to see if in a perfect world, if they run up to the prior levels we saw of 2019, or at least if they keep pace with 2021, 2020. The reason why we're running this experiment very simply is to try to be able to guess the corporate earnings, for a lot of retailers that make a lot of their money over the holiday shopping season. And what we could extrapolate is that if this is a better than expected season, or if the season is better than prior years, then maybe their earnings will be better. Conversely, if this is a disappointing year, if let's say our current year does not even exceed last year's results or 2021 for that matter, maybe we'd expect, not so great corporate earnings to emerge after the fact. We can also see the blue histogram bars show us the maximum Black Friday score for each year, 2019, 2020, etc. 2019 had the best overall score of 88. 2020 is 48. The yellow line shows us the interest rates. This is where interest rates were at the beginning of November, which is kind of in the middle of the overall holiday shopping season. Now, 2019 certainly we did see very strong economic conditions prior to the COVID crisis, and that's why we have such a high score. The interest rates at that time were 1.75%. In 2020, interest rates, of course, after the COVID crisis were very low, almost near zero. We had a score of 48. 2021, we had a score of 50. And again, the best score is always ratcheted up to 100. 88 is the best as of 2019. Now, we see here 2022, 44. So far, the current year is 9. This will, of course, improve as we get closer to the pinnacle of Black Friday shopping. But notice where interest rates are. They're much higher than they were in the past. Why bring up interest rates? Because interest rates, of course, affect credit card rates and our ability to go shopping, the amount of disposable money we have out there. the available M2, which are short-term deposits and liquid cash, like we talked about the other day. So it'll be interesting to see if this year is a disappointment based on the fact that consumers are dealing with higher interest rates. We're going to continue to update on a weekly basis, and we'll be sure to update you along the way as well with any significant changes. We hope this has been helpful. We look forward to seeing you back soon.